I was actually going to open up with a joke about Laban's daughters, Rachel and Leah, but I didn't really want to give you too much more instead. In all seriousness, though, I am so honored to be standing here celebrating and encouraging Caroline and Liam. But most of all, I'm privileged to watch them take this next step in their relationship. And as an oldest sister, I am very used to being a leader. You know, you gotta set a good example. You can't do that. You're setting an example. I'm very used to setting the standard. When it comes, sorry. Clearly, it's not always a great one. But when it comes to relationships, Caroline's always been the pace setter. I'm pretty sure she turned down at least 2 proposals by the time she was 7 or 8. And one year, I think she went to 3 different proms. When Caroline and Liam started getting serious, about the same time I was getting serious with someone, we actually had a bit of an informal competition to see who would get kissed first. And in case you didn't see where this was going, she won. Between my bachelor's and my master's, I spent most of their relationship watching long distance. But I think it's lent me a very unique perspective in that I've gotten to see the changes and how they've grown and matured in a lot more marked ways, including Liam's haircuts. They just kind of happened. I've seen them go from awkward and insecure high school sweethearts to like a functioning couple that communicates well and is secure enough in themselves and in their love for each other to continually push each other towards Christ. And watching that change and that shift has been so special and so remarkable to me. As a words person, I think the most tangible way I've seen this is in the questions that they ask. I have co-authored a few texts that you may or may not have gotten. There were multiple screenshots sent over the years of, quick, what do I say? I need help! And can you make sure that the conversation shifts to X, Y, or Z because I have a funny story, but I need it to be relevant. Caroline and Liam's interactions have always been adorable and precious, but they were juvenile and very high school-esque. They were always rooted in the desire to posture themselves in a way that they thought would be desirable to the other person. But recently, I had the privilege of both Liam and Caroline texting me and asking me to proofread their vows. And the questions that they were asking were no longer rooted in that place of fear or insecurity, but they were asking, how do I best portray and communicate the way I feel about him? How do I read something that means everything to me without crying? Clearly, I didn't give good advice for that one. How do I choose between the 40 I promise statements that I want to tell her? Did I say I love you too many times? And watching that shift in your relationship has been so beautiful. Caroline and Liam, the way that your relationship has matured and changed mirrors the growth that I think God wants for all of us, both in our relationship with Him and also in our relationships with other people. And you have set a wonderful example of a relationship that is centered on Christ and rooted in faith and dedicated to continual growth. Liam, it took me a while to see you as more than just like a crazy 7th grade kid. But over time, I've come to love and respect you so much. And I love the way that you treat and love my sister. And so thank you for that. Caroline, nothing I say could be enough. But I just want you to know how grateful I am to be your sister, and I'm so grateful that you're my sister and one of my best friends, and I am so proud of you. So if everyone would raise your glasses with me in a toast to Caroline and me. May you continue to grow in Christ and your love for one another. May you never fail to see His hand in your relationship, and may you continue to mirror Christ's love to each other and to the world. Cheers. Cheers.